Hello, my name is Rick McDonald with the Metropolitan Omaha Property Owners Association. We've got another topic for you landlords out there to discuss a little bit today. Under the current situation that a lot of us are in, with the COVID virus, the eviction moratorium that seems to linger on and on, month by month and stuff, how do you get around that? How do you work with that? How do you make your business still thrive? Well, some of the things that I'm doing and some other landlords is we've gone to a month-to-month lease. That's 1 month. You can use the same lease that you use now, only instead of having the move-in date and the move-out date a year apart, it's a month apart. It's January 1st. It expires the end of January. After that, it will continue month to month until you decide you want your tenants to leave. Now, some tenants, they'll question this. They'll say, you can raise my rent every month, can't you? And I says, yes, I can, but I don't work that way. They want to make sure that you're not going to raise their rent over and over and over again. So what I'm willing to do is fill out an addendum to the lease. On that addendum, I'll guarantee that rent for a year. A selling point you might want to give them on this is they've got the same right as you do. They can move out whenever they want with a 30-day notice. The thing is, that holds you to a standard also. If they don't like what you're doing, they're free to go. Some landlords tell me, well, you know, with that, says, I don't want them in there for a month or 2 months or 3 and then move again. Well, my experience with this over the last year is the fact they don't want to move either. It's too much work to move in, and I think it's made them better tenants. They're fearful that they'll have to leave with a 30-day notice after a month or 2 or 3 or even 6, so they take better care of the place and I get their rent on time. The other thing you might want to do, or you probably should do, is if your tenant does leave and they've got damage to your property or they owe you back rent, once they're gone, you have to send them to collections each and every time. Maybe you don't want to do it if they only owe you $50 or $100, but if it gets up to $200 or $300, work with a collection agency. It takes you 15 minutes to copy their file, and it takes you a postage stamp to send it in the mail to them. After that, the collection agency takes care of it. In the past, it's always been you can never get money from them. They'll never pay you. You'll never track them down. Thing is, with mine, that's the easiest money I make, is from the collection agency. Most of them don't pay, but the ones I do collect on, and I've collected some that moved out 5 years ago, 2 years ago. They find that they can't get a credit card, they can't buy a car, they can't put the down payment on a house because of their credit. They've got to clean it up. So in the end, with the 15 minutes it takes you to do this, and you get a check for $1,000 2 or 3 years later, I'm all for that. So those are just a couple of things to keep your business running. In this time where things are a little wishy-washy, try these. It's going to help, especially the month-to-month lease. So if you're interested in our group, you want more information, just call 402-210-0273, or you can look us up on the internet with MOPOA. That's MOPOA.com. Talk to you next time.